going live.
Amen. Let's go, girl.
Welcome to the Vault Markets YouTube channel. We are excited to have Kelly Abrahams and Darren Dicks with us today. We are going to get into their love life, their trading strategies, and all things for the love of Forex. So our very first question is, how did you guys meet? I'm pretty sure everyone wants to know the scoop.
Okay, well, let me take this, or do you want to take it?
I'll take it.
Okay, but firstly, I want to say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody on the live. And thank you so much to the Vault Markets team and to Renata
Thank you so much
doing this live with us today. It's an absolute honor to be on the channel. So
yeah,
let's start off with that. Thank you guys so much. And
happy Valentine's Day to everybody that's watching and gonna watch.
I hope you all having a lovely Valentine's Day. So we met basically in our previous company. We started off as really, really good friends who just happened to fall in love. And I think that's the best, absolute best story, because right now in our relationship, we are the best of friends. And I think that's the most important base of a relationship and foundation of a relationship, is to have your best friend before your boyfriend. So that's literally the quick story of how we met. And we've known each other for quite some time now. We've only been dating though for a full 2 years now. But yeah, that's basically how we hit it off, right? Yeah,
she obviously saw me and was so excited, and you know how it goes. She obviously, I'm only kidding. So yeah, we met with a company called World Ventures. I don't mind naming the company because of the fact that it was one of the main reasons why, besides the fact I found this beautiful girl, was one of the reasons why I became an entrepreneur and became a bit out there and became a bit successful. So thank you, God, for that company. But yeah, we met in network marketing, and you know what they say, the rest is history.
Oh, that's so amazing. I love the fact that you guys met in the middle of doing business, because I feel like that's the perfect way to meet your partner.
It's a fact. And you know, in my belief, right, that the fact is, now you've met someone that is similar in drive, in hustle, in, you know, that mentality that I, you know, was very attracted to. And that was mainly one of the main reasons why I was attracted to Kelly, was because, yeah, she's younger than me, but she was driven, focused, ambitious, an entrepreneur at such a young age. That was kind of a turn on for me. So yeah, now she's my Valentine.
I love it. Okay, so I also think that everyone that's on the live as we speak also wants to know the juicy details about your guys' trading journey. But I think we definitely want to start off with, like, what is your trading style? What is your strategy? Give us the juicy deets.
I feel like our trading strategy is quite similar.
Yeah.
You can actually explain it.
So I've done many courses in the last, I've been trading for about 4 years now. I started with Festex, obviously a very good friend of mine, and he actually was in my previous company. So I watched one day, seeing him trading or seeing him making money off a phone. I was so confused because I had never seen it in my life. I'm very intrigued. I'm very, you know, open and wanting to know what it is. What are you doing? Cut a long story short, I then find out that he trades a certain way, and supply and demand, support and resistance was what I started focusing on. Higher time frame, daily, 4 hour, finding those areas that are exciting, where you see a lot of touches, a lot of movement in that area, maybe whether it's retesting of a resistance or, you know, retesting of a support zone. And I kind of made it my own. You know, I'm also looking into smart money concepts, where a lot of people don't know that type of trading. So I've added a couple of things to make trading for me. I'm a big believer, and I've told Kelly this so many times, we completely trade separate. I don't know how much she has in a trading account. I don't tell her which signals to take. She trades gold. I didn't even look at gold really, but we have the same focus. We have the same strategies in a sense. We like the higher time frame. We come down to the lower time frame for entry. I've added a bit of, like I told you, smart money. I want to know where the banks are looking at to take money, to use that money to. It's so nice because we have similar strategies, but we don't even look at each other. Like, she knows when I'm trading, this is my trading time. When you're trading, I don't even care what you're looking at. That's your vibe. And I mean, we speak about that all the time, is you your own trader, I'm my own trader. go trade. If you feel that you must buy now, buy now. So it's so nice that we have that balance in the sense where we're both on the same page, but she knows when she must trade, she must trade. When I trade, leave me alone, you know?
I think that's so great. Sorry, Katie, carry on.
I feel like our trading strategy is basically just us sticking to the basics. We don't try and overcomplicate things. Yes, we learn new things every day, but we like to stick to the basics. We like to not overcomplicate things, and then we basically link up at the end of the day and talk about what we traded for the day, what we made, what we traded, what did we learn if we took a big loss. I mean, there's so many times where I've taken so many losses. I think like last year, and he was the person that I came to because I knew that he could relate, and literally just bouncing off of each other and him giving me advice that helped me so much. And that's the reason why literally I don't know when last I blew a trading account. So
in the beginning, sorry to cut you off, babe. In the beginning, she was blowing a lot of trading accounts, like every trader. I've done it. Your best traders that you look up to have done it. You've probably done it too. You know, we were speaking off the live that you're also a trader. So the key was, I told her, take a complete break. I don't want you to look at a chart. I don't want you to see charts. I don't want your laptop open. Take a break. I mean, we would have, and again, we opened. She'd be in tears because I would have to be telling her, babe, enough is a freaking enough. You got to understand that blowing these accounts all the time is not helping you. Take a break. So she took 2-3 months. I don't even know, maybe even longer.
Yeah, probably longer.
And she never traded. Can you imagine that or not? She didn't trade at all. I wasn't even, whenever I saw in the market, I said, go do your social media. She's big into social media. That completely changed the game. So for people out here or on this call that are struggling, it's okay to take a break. Go relax. Go walk your dog. Go watch TV. Go watch a new series. There's a nice soccer series, Neymar now. Go watch the Neymar series. But take a chill pill, go on your own time, and come back when you feel you're rejuvenated. And that changed the game for us. So it's so nice that we have that mentor relationship, but love and relationship, you know, that, you know, each other's girlfriend and boyfriend. But also, babe, enough is enough. Stop now. Come back later.
I feel like it's really great that you have each other's back like that. I feel, how does it feel to date another Forex trader? Do you think that you'd have a better relationship if you were dating someone that wasn't a Forex trader? Or do you feel like you found someone that truly understands you?
I feel like it will be very difficult to date someone who is not a Forex trader.
Fact.
Who doesn't understand what you go through as a trader. Sometimes you like hours in front of the chart. I don't think the average individual would understand that. So we are very, very lucky to have found each other, and we are both entrepreneurs. We both are outgoing. We both are traders. It couldn't be more perfect.
You know, Renata, if you look at it, right, you know that sometimes you might be, especially when you're starting out, you're doing a lot of back testing. You're doing a lot of looking, learning, understanding, testing, strategies, that you are 6, 7, 8 hours. If you want to become a professional at it, obviously, you 6, 7, 8 hours in front of the charts. Weekends is no baby. Let's go out. Let's go to clubs. Let's go to this beach, that beach. No. 10, 15, 20 hours of your weekends are 100% focused on getting better at your craft. So my feel is, in a normal relationship, and no disrespect to normal relationships, it is difficult, Renata. Imagine that, you know, you're not a trader and your boyfriend is, or your husband is, and the whole time your husband's in the room, but you don't understand why. You're like, but you cannot sit in front of a computer for 20 hours because you don't understand what needs to be put in to become the best at your craft. So I do feel that if it wasn't the fact that we were both on the same picture, vision, focus, it would be more difficult without a doubt. I think our relationship would take a lot of strain, and maybe she wouldn't be my Valentine now, or me hers, you know. So it's definitely very, very perfect that it worked that way.
That's so amazing. Do you guys ever feel as if, you know, being in the kind of relationship that you're in actually takes stress off of the trading?
I feel like the stress is always there as a trader. The stress is always there, but it helps a lot when you have someone to speak to. I think
you need someone.
Trading is, majority of trading is psychological and mental, and to keep all of that in, it's frustrating. So to have each other, I definitely think it takes off some sort of stress, for sure.
Because you have someone to bounce it off. Trading's a lonely game, right? And a lot of traders that are taking signals or taking mentorship, it is lonely unless you become somebody that has won big or become successful. Now you have people that are looking up to you and asking you, and you can ask top mentors questions. And so the fact that we have this relationship, in a sense, we both trade. When I have a bad day, like she knows when I come into the room and I've lost money, I'm not going to be like, hi, babe, the day's so good, da, da, da. I'm going to be like, flip, I lost money. So just, give me my space. So definitely the fact that you have someone that understands the game, Renata, is everything, without a doubt.
I feel like that's so amazing. I just like to speak to our viewers for a second. If you guys have any questions for Kelly or Darren, let us know in the chat section. We're watching you. We hope you're engaging with us.
I can see you guys.
So another question that we've got is, what was the moment when you fell in love with Forex trading? Like what did that moment look like for each of you?
You go first.
Okay, so mine was crazy. Small story was that day that I saw my friend on his phone clicking that button, Renata, and I understand that I was already a successful, 7-figure a year entrepreneur in the previous company I was the number one earner in Africa. So money wasn't the drive for me to come into trading. It was the fact that you click one button, and if you go the right way, all of a sudden you're going to see money on your screen. Now, let me tell you, that was, you talk about a love at first sight. That was, I still get goosebumps as we speak. That was a love at first sight. The day that I saw Clint Fester do that, I was like, show me how. Yes, I'm making money, but this is a love at first sight. So for me, it was that button that was clicked, and all of a sudden something happened. I was like, how? I've never seen this in my life. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't care. I wanted to understand it. So that was my first wow moment in the Forex industry.
My one's very cliche, and it's so funny because I would never ever be like a trader who flexes money and watches and cars and everything. But before I actually met my beautiful boyfriend over here, well, not before I met him, before I ever had interest in him, I actually followed a lot of traders, and I was wowed by how these people were traveling, how these people were spending this money, and they were purely they weren't bragging, they were purely just showing their lifestyle. And the minute I found out that they were Forex traders, I've never heard of this industry in my whole life, I instantly got intrigued, and I told myself, I have to find out what this is. I have to find out how they're making this work, because it's clearly working. And that for me it was very cliche, because I could see the travel, but I could see the freedom. I could see the freedom that they had. They were young, they were passionate. And I was just like, I have to find out what this is. So that was definitely the moment for me.
That's amazing. I really feel like you guys have this chemistry that's just so, it's magnetic. It's beautiful to see. You make all of us want to be in relationships with traders. So is there anything that you think that a beginner trader should know? Like any tips that you feel like the industry isn't necessarily telling them about that would help them along with their trading journey?
Yes. Okay, so I always look at gentlemen, guys on this call. You see, I always look at the lady first to make sure she wants to go first. So 100%. And the funny thing is, Renata, we were actually talking about this just before we jumped on, right? Is you guys don't see all the difficult times. And I'm telling you this straight up. I saw someone say, in Kuzinati, he said that I'm a new trader, I need more knowledge. And, in Kuzinati, this is for you, bro, is the fact that you have to take losses. Remember, the only way you learn is when you lose. You do not learn when you win. You do not learn when your screen shows blue. The only time you feel anything in life is when you're down and out, when you've taken big losses, when you're losing money, when your back's against the wall, when you're struggling, again, a diamond is produced, made in tough, difficult, hard times. So understand that this trading game, Renato, you'll know this, is a hard game. It's a difficult game. It's a frustrating game. It's an all-night crying your eyes out because you blew 14 accounts in a row game. It's a give-up game. It's a game that you look at and you say, it's not for me game. But, Renato, when you come out on the other side, and 99.99999% of people never come out on the other side. But if you do come out on the other side, this is my girlfriend's glasses, but you then start to walk around like this because you eventually, Renato, you eventually do get it right. And that's the beauty about this game of entrepreneurship, of Forex, of trading, of whatever you want to call it. There is the other side. Yes, where Darren and Kelly is right now is amazing. It wasn't always amazing. It wasn't always, sunshine and roses. So understand, Renato, it's a difficult game, but when you get it right, you don't have to worry about anything that 99% of the world worry about. So it is definitely worth it.
Yeah, I also feel like for a lot of beginner traders, it's the easier way out is to give up.
Facts.
And the most important thing as a beginner trader is to just stick it out. Like anything in life, you just literally have to stick it out, because once you get good, nobody can ever take that skill away from you. They cannot take your trading skill that you've learned away from you.
Never.
And that's why it's so important to just not give up, stick it out. It's really tough, and this interlinks with what he said now. It's not the easiest journey.
But it's worth it.
But everything in life is not easy.
Thank you.
Anybody who made it, they didn't get it. They didn't get anything easy. You have to work hard to reach the top, right? That's the most cliche thing to say.
Yeah,
to say, but it's the truth. It's fact. So stick it out. Stick the course.
That's amazing. I feel like you guys have so much insight, and our viewers are so excited to hear from you. We've got a question from Nkwati. He says, ask Darren, how did he manage to transition from network marketing to Forex trading?
A quick story, Renata, if I may, right? So when I came into the Forex industry, those lovely people that we call haters or followers or enthusiasts, whatever we call them, right? I have good energy for anybody. I don't care if you like me, you don't like me. God bless you and keep winning, right? But they said to me that, Darren, there's no ways you're going to come into this Forex industry from network marketing and make a success of it. And going to the question that you just asked me, this is my mentality. How you do something, Renata, is how you do everything. So automatically by me switching my mind to the fact that I am a winner, I just became the #1 earner in Africa in network marketing in the company that I was a part of. I had done crazy things, right? So I knew that I had to just take that same mentality, yes, a complete different skill, but take that same mentality and just duplicate it in a new skill. Same work ethic, same focus, same questions asked, same strategy, same hustle, but I knew I was a winner, and winners only know how to win, Renata. So for anybody that's coming from an 8 to 5 or coming from owning a company or coming from working on the street, and you're looking at this and you're very, anxious because it's something different. How you do something, Renata, is how you do everything. How I look at the charts is how I look at this beautiful girl. As a winner, I'm a winner 24/7. So have the mentality of a winner. You cannot lose, Renata.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Darren. Ibrahim would also like to know, do you host any trading courses, or can you recommend someone to subscribe to you?
So on that, Ibrahim, firstly, thank you for the question. In about 30 days, again, we spoke about this. I cannot say too much. They say sometimes less is more. So definitely turn your notifications on. In about 30 days, I would say, probably end of the month, I know this, and I can say this with certainty, confidence, not arrogance. I will be launching the biggest thing that has ever come onto this trading, Forex, crypto, I don't want to say too much, space that is going to blow people out the water. So, yeah, they say men lie, women lie, statistics don't lie. So let's look at the numbers in 6 months, Renato. But yes, definitely soon. Watch the space.
That's super exciting. I'm super excited for you.
Thank you.
I think that is all of the questions that we've got so far. If you guys have any other questions for them, please do let us know as we go on. So something I personally would like to know, because obviously I'm also a trader.
Absolutely.
What do you think the biggest loss that you've ever made was, and the biggest profit, and what was the lesson behind it?
Okay.
The biggest loss for me was just blowing accounts.
No, but what
What's the biggest amount? We want numbers.
the monetary
figures.
value.
Figures.
Okay. So I wish I had my phone here because I could actually show you it. I recorded. So
That's crazy.
I lost 1.1 million. I held it over like, I'd say about 2, 3, 4 days. It was heartbreaking. It was nervousness. It was never sleeping for that 3, 4, 5 days. But like you asked, the lesson that was learned was I should never be in that situation. You know, yes, I had made millions before taking that loss, but it hit me hard. You know, it hit me in a sense where I was like, shit, why are you finding yourself in $1 million drawdown and you keep loading and loading and loading and loading? And so that was one of my biggest losses. I have also made R1 million in trading from a trade as well. So I've kind of duplicated it out. But you learn more lessons from the losses, like we spoke about, than you do from the wins. And definitely, I've realized now I will never go in so much drawdown or hold the trade for so long. I've got to set those stop losses where I'm accepting the fact that I've taken a loss. You're allowed to lose trades. You're allowed to go the wrong way, right? And that was in my early stages of trading when I didn't understand that you can, or you as a trader, you only win trades because you this trader, but I realized you do lose. So I definitely learned the lesson the hard way, but the only way is the hard way, right?
That's literally
Agreed.
like the worst feeling to ever have as a trader is like
Fair.
when you're in that much drawdown, all you can think to yourself is, I should not be in the situation right now. I should not have had a stop loss.
Yeah.
I should not have risked my entire account and be loading more. That's not what a trader
Yes.
is. You're not a trader if
You're a gambler. I was a gambler.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And we all go through that. And as a trader, if whoever's on the live right now, you're going through that exact same thing, you should tell yourself this is not what a trader is.
Yes.
That's what trading
There's no
is.
discipline.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's risk to reward. We need to know what we are willing to lose, and we also need to know what we want to gain. So before we gain anything, we need to know what we are willing to lose and what
Yes.
we want to lose. That's very, very important in trading.
I think that's amazing. The biggest thing that I think I personally have experienced as a trader is the fact that when you're in a negative, it's like your mind does this thing where you can't focus.
Facts.
You literally become brain dead. So
Facts.
I completely relate to everything that you guys are talking about. And I think a lot of our viewers do too. The biggest struggle that we experience as traders is that overcoming that brain numbingness. What do I do next? A lot of people speak about trading bias. If you go onto the Vault Markets Instagram page, you'll be able to see one of the posts is about trading psychology. Trading psychology. And the biggest thing that we need to overcome is confirmation bias.
I agree with that.
So I 100% agree with you, Darren. 100%. Is there anything specific you guys would like to tell our viewers?
We've got very big things coming. Very, very big things.
I know. I'm super excited for the future with you guys. I know a bit of the inside info too.
I know you
So
do.
guys, stay
It's
tuned.
Very
These
big.
guys are going to be coming through with revolutionary experiences for us. So I just want to check our chat one last time. to make sure that we don't have any more questions from our viewers. But I think this has been a great session, guys. We don't want to take up any more of your time on this beautiful Valentine's Day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And from all of you guys, again, honor, privilege. Thank you for choosing us. We humbly appreciate it. We cannot wait to grow with Volt Markets and anything that anybody has to do with Volt. Big fan, big believer of them. And again, we appreciate you guys as much as you've taken out the time today on our Valentine's. Happy Valentine's to everyone. Ladies, spoil your guys, not the other way around. And I love you guys and appreciate everything. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, guys. And for all our viewers, and if you're watching this after the live, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram. We have weekly educational posts and quizzes that you can take part in. We're all about educating our community, and we're so excited to be on this journey with you, holding your hands through it. Thank you so much for joining us on the Volt Markets YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.